7, the boys from Dublin reached their nemesis, and reigning champs Roblox took on Kilohertz and Onslaught on their way to the series semi-finals. Who will join them as we hear
Roblox
the
even
roars
backed off
of
because of
Robot
how
Wars?
unfair that was. Yeah, it did. I mean, if I went into a ring and the opponent wasn't moving, I think I'd demand like a rematch out of boredom. Unless they couldn't get it working again, and you know, I'd rather see it destroyed for not working rather than, you know, having the match cancelled.
Now, I don't live in a neighbourhood watch area. In fact, I got the neighbours from hell. The only people invited to their barbecues are the fire brigade, and their garden pond has cut us off from the mainland. But quiet neighbours can be equally as dangerous. I mean, they might keep themselves to themselves, locked away in their garages. But the chances are they're not brewing elderberry wine. They're building robots. And tonight, six seemingly friendly mechanics are going to show us their true selves as they fight like psychopaths for a place in our Robot Wars series semi-finals. Let's see what they've been building.
First, from Swaddling Coat in Derbyshire, Sting.
It may look like a concertina step ladder.
I
on
like
wheels,
this
but
thing.
The Barker boys hope to climb to the robot stars.
This
with
looks
steel
like
and aluminium two-wheel
if
drive
Predator
24-volt
built a
powered
robot.
machine with its front and side ramming spikes and that nasty-looking sting in the tail.
From Stowmarket, Cassius.
A knob made of clay. A
Cassius!
sinister-looking heavyweight contender with a
This
deadly jab
is
from a
the
CO2
big brother to the
gas-pressurized
Cyclops
ram,
from
capable of
Series
lifting
1.
1.5 tons.
Cassius
Inventor Rex
is
Garrett's built Teletubby toys
designed
at 79.3
and
kilograms,
popularised
though
the
this is a
Freemech,
lean
the self-righting
and mean
mechanism.
machine.
So if the robot's upside down, it can get back up.
4 legs on each corner send the hog strutting its stuff through our war zone. Powered by 2 3.6-volt
That's
batteries,
cool.
the legs can move up and down, and the rear wheels traverse laterally. It has a 0 turning circle and a 12-inch cutting disc at the front. It took 6 weeks to build.
From Bristol, Loco.
It took 6 months to build, nearly driving
This
the
took
Team
6
Loco.
months.
Powered by 2 wheelchair motors, a stainless steel
From
shell with a
Bristol,
24-volt
my neck of the
motorized
woods.
spring-powered ram, which has interchangeable spikes and blade. That's its main weapon. It may appear nippy, but it's
I say
turning
that
circle
it's a 3-hour
is
drive,
sluggish.
but you know,
Derby,
that's still my neck of the woods
A
down here in
coal
Bumpkin
scuttle
Town.
on wheels.
Rampage
Or a
looks
triangular
really
mild
good.
Steel chassis unit under a stainless steel and aluminium shell with 24-volt batteries and a rear 7-inch spinning disc weapon. I prefer the coal scuttle approach. It carries a Derby County Rams motif.
From Kettering, Wigan.
With its Merlin hat shape,
The
this
Rampage
machine
looks
hopes
really
to
good.
conjure up
Rampage
the demons
looks
of
like a
Robot
discount
Wars.
stuff.
The hat lights
It's
up.
gonna be able to
So
push
will the
things
audience
around
when
really
they
well.
see its chain whips and,
And in time for
drill bit
spooky
weapons.
season,
A low ground clearance could be a problem.
we got a
but I
witch's
think
hat
it's
with
hats
wheels.
off to this team, Craig.
Have you ever seen such fine lumps of metal? But one lump of metal's going to get bitter and definitely twisted in the first round.
This is the gauntlet designed to test robot endurance and driver wit. They have to get to the end zone. The big decision facing our roboteers is which one of the 3 courses to choose
Matilda's
from.
in this
Each
match.
one is defended by a ferocious house robot, but this
Our
week
beautiful
the
thick girl.
Sentinel also stands guard. Now, if they choose to avoid that, which is completely understandable, and come down this, the middle route, then they face annihilation from the Sphere.
Is that sphere made of paper mache? What is that sphere made out of?
Roboteers, stand by.
We're going to see the
Cassius,
debut
one
of
of the
Cassius,
competition
by the way.
favourites. Rex
Everybody
Garrett's
hold
been
on
here
to your
before.
seats.
Recyclops by the pyramid is in problems here. She will not be pleased.
Do you think you can do better this time?
I hope so. It's a pretty
Rest in
nimble
peace,
robot,
Red
this
Garrett,
one,
on
and it
true
has this
icon.
nasty weapon.
So talk me through it. Tell me what this robot's got.
The whole thing is a little bit high tech, but that's the weapon that will lift about 1.5 tons.
So this gets underneath something and then brings it up.
It's going
It
to
should
launch
get
the
somebody,
house robots to the moon.
almost out of the arena.
So could that lift Sir Killalot, for example?
Well, if he is under 1.5 tons, yes.
He is a god, K. Price. He is a god. We stand Rex Garrett.
So this wedge-shaped robot then, to the start of the gauntlet. It's going to take on the
It's such
Sentinel.
a shame we didn't have anything past Cassius 3. Cassius 2 even.
That's a great
Too
run
quick
by
for Dead
Cassius.
Metal.
Too late for Dead Metal to come in now. Well done, Rex.
Oh, we'll get there, Kitty Cat. We'll get there.
You were a finalist in the last 4 already.
Yes.
You controversially beat Mortis in the last war, didn't you?
Yes, that was a good fight. We're having a grudge match again, I hope, which will be good.
Are you confident about this war?
Cassius
Slightly
would
confident, but,
murder
yeah, lots of things can
Mortis.
happen. I mean,
There would be
it's a matter
nothing
of luck
Mortis
whether you
could
get
do
past
against
some of these
Cassius.
things, really, but I have an advantage. It's very nimble and it's also
Very
fast.
quick.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rex Gallard, Cassius!
Cassius floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Power and pace is Rex Garrard's key. Cassius through, completing the course. Well done.
Roboteers stand
From what
by.
I've already seen so far,
Loco
Cassius
comes
is
to the
winning
grid
this heat.
of the gauntlet.
Talk me through what Loco's got, what are the features you've designed?
Well, we got 2 spikes that wind right back in and then fire
But
out
you
with
know,
some
we could be
routine
surprised.
Hard force.
Nothing
And what
else
about all
really
these
has
designs
an
around the
active
outside?
weapon.
Whose idea was that?
Cassius has a
Mine and
friggin'
David's.
launcher on it.
Sort of a ghost train idea, flames, people screaming out the sides.
3, 2,
Imagine it's a kit.
1. Activate.
13-year-olds Richard Mannion and David Isles then at the controls. Those ghoulish pictures. With imaginations like that, you should
Loco's
see a shriek.
fast. I was just about to say slow. Ethan wants Loco in the pit. Ethan was correct. You got what you wanted, Ethan. Dumped.
Around about 10 meters, I'd say. In came Dead Metal.
Went in face first.
Down, down.
Oh no,
deeper and
ass
down.
first. Thanks to Dead Metal. Alright, Ethan, we get it. Thank you.
10.4 meters.
Goodness
Should be
me.
okay, I think.
Roboteers stand by.
Groundhog,
Let's
driven
see
by
what
Graham Bone
the
and Alex
literal
Morgan.
spider can do.
The robot is actually powered by 4 of these cordless
These
drives,
guys
which
look
is
familiar.
lanes there.
Ethan!
These put
Goodness
both the
me!
angle grinder gearboxes into the wheels. We've got normal wheels at the front which go forwards.
These
road
guys
wheels at the
built
back which drive
Firestorm.
forward, slip sideways.
This is the
We've
prequel
got
to
a cordless
Firestorm,
lawnmower
everybody.
at the front, which will power a 12-inch cutting disc.
Thought I remembered who they were.
2, 1. Activate.
Firestorm's a
Here
god.
come the two 19-year-olds with Groundhog, this ground-breaking robot. Plenty of ground clearance over the spikes.
I did know it's a pit.
Not the best of directions. In comes Kill-A-Lot for the kill, perhaps. Spiking down on Groundhog. There goes those innovative wheels spinning.
Guys, tell me about these wheels, because you've actually
They decided to go
patented
from
these
an
wheels,
innovative
haven't you?
design
Put an application in for the patent.
like
we've got these
this
rollers on the wheel.
with
So as soon as you drive forwards,
flexible
traction
wheels
against the edge of the
to
rollers,
Firestorm.
but as soon as you go sideways,
A
the
wedge
rollers
with a
move.
flipper on it.
So there is a lot of innovation.
Copying
going on
ideas of
within
Cassius,
robot
I
world,
see.
So it's a breeding
Cassius
ground for new
popularised the wedge
yeah.
flipper.
It's the way forwards.
technology. Or sideways.
Seems a
Kill-A-Lot's
really
not
good
having
idea
none
to
of it.
me. But they're going nowhere.
He's gonna hoist it up.
Kill-A-Lot comes in. Oh, it plucks up Groundhog so effortlessly. Turns and twists. Ready for the kill. No! They've killed Kill-A-Lot. He's been dragged to the ground. It's never happened before. This is the king of the house robots. This is
We just got a
unbelievable.
beautiful shot of Kill-A-Lot's ass, huh?
Just waiting to come down on Groundhog, and Groundhog pulled Kill-A-Lot with them. And they love it. We've waited for that all series. Marvellous
Oh,
stuff.
come on then, pick Kill-A-Lot up, lads. Pick up the mini digger.
That's pretty stunning, wasn't it?
Wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
there is one. There is a few that
He
walk at
picked you
some
up and
point.
started posing.
Yeah, and then he fell over.
Yeah, he just lost his balance. So how do you think you've done though? Because you sort of
Firestorm.
got stuck at the side of the seesaw.
These guys on screen now do flip Mr. Cycler at some point.
He's not letting go of you though, have you seen that? No. He's got you for keeps. Ladies and gentlemen, Groundhog.
That big session
Sorry, guys, I
on
don't
the
know what's
engine oil
happening.
for Kill-A-Lot last night
my
was too much.
sinuses are going insane.
Groundhog is that too little at 4.4 metres.
Look at the reception they got for killing Kill-A-Lot. Ethan,
How does that feel? You
I'm now telling you to chill out.
Was it an accident though?
Yeah,
Roboteers stand by.
I'm excited to see what Sting can
Look
do.
out for little 9-year-old Matthew Barker here.
Literally looks like Predator. Like a pet that the Predator would have.
Matthew, tell us why it's called Sting.
I've got a cat at home called Chloe, and she's got a deformed tail that curls round.
And that's what we got the idea from. We couldn't bring her with us, of course.
Got the idea from you deformed cat. Love that.
1.
My cat is also deformed and we love him.
His main job in the team, polishing Sting. David Barker is
It
down
looks
in
like if
Pritchard
the
making
Predator
up
and the
team.
Alien had a baby.
Beyond the steel tank trap, and then taking on the Sentinel. Swings
A
that
woodlouse
mighty
from the
drum,
Predator's
well
world.
timed. There's Dead Metal though waiting, pushing it back onto the Sentinel. In comes Dead Metal's circular saw, but that's
Dead Metal's gonna have a
7mm
little,
thick mild steel on the shell.
I think we're all mentally unstable, Kitty Cat. Your cat's
It is
not
fighting in. It is
not any
making
different.
effect.
Oh, it's
On
gonna
that
get
mild
dumped.
steel
It's gonna get
cross
dumped.
section Of the chassis, and down into the pit they go eventually. Did create damage there, that circular saw. Is slowly being eased towards the pit. 10.5 metres for Sting. They're through.
What's your job on the team?
Tactics.
Right. And what does
What's
that
me,
mean
Sol?
exactly?
Sorry. What, Ethan?
Tactics.
So, did you work out that you should end up in the pit, or was
She's
that
scared
not
of
part
being
your
outside,
tactics?
so she ran outside just.
Roboteers,
Fantastic, we love
stand
that.
by.
This is Rampage. I'm excited to
Uncle
see what
and nephew
Rampage
team.
does.
This is our main weapon, which is the circular saw. We hope to do a lot of damage with that. Our Rampage mascot there. Move on to the wheels. We've got mudguards
This
here,
guy reminds
and,
me of
mudguards
someone
to
who's
protect the
like
wheels.
got a car that
At
he
the
does
front,
up and he
we've
loves
got
his
our
car
rammers,
too much.
which are made from mild steel. They're solid. They're not
He's
gonna
giving me
move.
those vibes.
Inside, we've got our wheelchair motors here. They're pretty powerful. We've got regular gear, batteries.
This
and
thing looks
control box.
bopping.
We've got our extremely
I'd expect
shiny
it to go far.
stainless steel at the front, and we've got aluminium at the back.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Now, will it be all that glitters is not cold-hearted? As Rampage and the team take on the Sentinel route again. Already
Oh,
prone.
okay,
They've got to
foiled
get
by
off
the
that.
spike.
Sentinel swings. They're stuck here on one of the spikes.
The spikes damaged its drive.
Is there a problem
It's lost
with the
right hand
steering
drive.
control? In comes Dead Metal. You can see there the camera on board.
Drive destroyed
And
by the
Killalot
spike.
there as well.
It's dead.
Oh, this
They
is a
killed it.
deadly disappointing display for Robert Wickle, the 15-year-old
best robot
wearing his uncle.
Next to Cassius
Nudge back almost to the start
on this
again.
episode,
Killalot in there, Dead Metal in there as well.
and it was foiled by a spike.
Killalot and some sort of tourniquet, perhaps
I agree,
repairing the
Ethan. Dump it
wound
in the
from
pit.
early on.
How disappointing. Oh,
They're trying to splice and slice. Disappointment,
I'm very
and
upset.
they know it.
Why is it always one of my favourite ones go out at the
In-game
beginning?
Dead Metal. There's the circular saw doing carnal damage. Only 3 meters, hardly. a
Hopefully it
Rampage.
beats the wizard.
Rampage,
Hopefully it'll beat the
ravaged
witch's
more
hat.
like. Well, you spent all that time polishing it. It's not too bad. There's a huge, great hole in this side.
We're scared of what the damage done to that. We went over the spike in the arena, and it just did this wheel, and it wasn't moving, so I was just going in circles, and so the house robots just came in for
Figured
slaughter.
lost right hand
Never
drive
mind.
because
we'll
of the
see how
spike.
this last team does. We're probably out, but we'll have to see.
Roboteers, stand by.
If they lose to the hat,
Wizard,
I'm going to be mad.
Captain Ozzy Bolter.
This is Wizard, as you can see, obviously, this is the Wizard hat. I'll just take it off for you a moment. Inside is a Wizard's voice. One of its main weapons is a hole saw in the front here.
So, there's
On
no
the
reason
side
for the hat.
is a chain whip. We've got one either side, and as it spins on its own axis, we hope to whip our competitors out of the rig.
That's
3,
probably really annoying
2,
in the pit.
1. Activate.
Ozzy Bolter used to be a DJ and a band leader. He's
There we
quite
go, it's
obviously
already beaten Rampage, what a shame.
Here comes Wizard. Ozzy doesn't drive, he's got no sense of direction.
Oh, Dead Metal,
And
chuck
Richard
it in.
Johnson's doing the driving, not too well.
Attaboy.
Dead Metal's in there.
I agree.
They've covered enough ground. They've covered enough ground. Hardly a Wizard run,
It
boys
chops its little hat up.
and girls. Oh, no. Oh, that's mean. You can't destroy the hat.
They're booing Dead
Foul
Metal for
play.
doing that.
Craig, please do something about it.
The Wizard team. What went wrong there then?
Totally destroyed, mate.
Totally destroyed, and then Dead Metal got right evil and started trying to saw your hat off.
I don't know what went wrong. dodgy driving on my part.
Yeah, you kind of helped them out. You sort of drove straight into the pit.
I mean, they didn't really need to go further than that pit, did they? They didn't need to go any further because they'd already made it through the moment they went past the spike
by
bar.
Wizard,
Driven in
totally
the pit as
balmy.
well.
5.4 metres there through. Sadly, Rampage out.
One robot sent off.
Upsetting.
One to be relegated in the trials, which tonight sees the return of soccer as a contact sport. We don't mind if our players elbow in the face,
They're gonna
pull
play
into the
football
shins,
again, chat.
or tackle from behind. All our surviving robots have got to do is score a goal. They scored a goal, they're over the moon, they're through to the next round.
I want
The last player
Cassius to
score
go
the
around
goal
and just
is
flip
sick as a
all the
pirate
others
and
over
given a red
so they
card the
can't
size of the
score.
next bus home.
Or win.
In defence, the mighty Matilda giving hope to women
They've replaced
footballers
Dead Metal
the
in the
world
goal.
over. And in goal, our very own hotshot, Sergeant
Matilda and
Bash.
her husband,
Hey,
Sergeant
let
Bash.
the trials begin.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
A goalkeeper with a flamethrower and a fullback with tusks. You want a fullback on Matilda would you, at
Matilda's
any
not
stage?
in goal.
This is good work in there immediately though by Loco!
Loco's the first
they're
through.
through. They'll be
I wasn't
removed from the
expecting
arena
that.
for the next round. Gives you some size of the scale of things here and the weight
They are
of Loco.
huge.
3,
And Loco looks like it's made out of card.
1. Activate.
Wizard nearest the ball. In comes Cassius. Wizard almost toppled by Matilda. Cassius in possession.
Cassius is
Rex
destroying the
Garrett's
arena.
put that scoop on the front look. To control the ball. Rex, the goal's this way. Rex, the goal is this way. This way, Rex. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Matilda in there. Slow progress by Rex Garrett. He's using the touchline board. Matilda in there. Surely that's a foul tackle, referee. Matilda doesn't know the meaning
I
of
do
the word
forget that
foul.
Jonathan Pierce is
Chasing
a football
Cassius
commentator,
away.
isn't he?
Groundhog there
Mainly.
in the middle of your picture. Steady work by Cassius and in the end rewarded, yes! Rex
Flip
Garrett
back.
through.
Oh, they can't. They've stuck
3
that
left.
thingy on the front. Over their slipper. That's what we want.
2, 1. Activate.
Oh, Matilda used that
Sting,
thick booty.
Groundhog,
She's just going in and
and the
destroying the witch. The wizard.
Grey hat.
Keep misgendering it.
Matilda in on Sting. Sting actually looks to have some sort of a problem there.
Pause.
Matilda
Get it.
coming
Thank
in.
you.
They don't seem to be able to get away from the prongs.
Thank you, baby.
Matilda. Matthew. Matthew Barker, David Barker, and Ian Pritchard making the two. Oh, magnificent! Great balls of fire! What on earth's happened?
I have no idea who's going for it at this point. They all look dead.
This is chaos. This is wonderful stuff. In on Wizard. Sting actually is completely immobilized. Wizard taking punishment from the House Robots. Groundhog is still moving. Wizard's still moving as well. Sting is completely stopped. Here's Groundhog, you see. Oh, I wouldn't go near that charcoal lump that was the football.
I will raise the price for
Hot
stickers.
stuff even for Matilda.
I'll make them free today, but they'll cost
Matilda
one bit
dancing to hot
in
stuff.
future.
Here's a thought. Pushing Groundhog away, trying to tilt and get underneath Groundhog. Sting's finished. Groundhog's finished. Wizard's finished, and the judges are
They're
going
all
to have to do
finished.
something here.
All of them are out.
To sort it all out.
None of them can make a goal. They're all trash.
Let's have a look at the key moments again. This was the end of Sting very early on, the first to go. Matilda made sure of that. Then the torch on Wizard. They hate the hat. They think it's posing.
I hate the hat as well.
Groundhog still moving until that moment there.
Well, I'd have Groundhog go through and Sting go through and get rid of the
Goes to the
wizard, and that's
judges.
not because I dislike
the
the
game has
wizard.
been abandoned. There was too much violence on the pitch, not on the terraces, but on the pitch. I have a judge's decision, and Sting is eliminated. Sting, come up onto the podium, please.
Why is Sting eliminated? I suppose it had less touches of the ball. It looks so
come here,
cool
young
though.
fella. How do you feel about that then?
Sad.
What happened to your robot?
Power board went, one of the switches has gone in. It's only like a 50 pence item.
Only a 50p switch is burnt out and it's all gone pants for you?
Craig,
He
you know
did
when you're
die
at school
first, I
and,
suppose.
there's always a last
I'm
word
just
bit
mad
for
because the
football. Yeah,
friggin'
you're
wizard's
looking at
hat went through.
Have you enjoyed yourself on Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Well, come back for the next war, won't you?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give these chaps a
I'm all
round of
blown out.
applause.
9-year-old Matthew, one of the stars of Robot Wars so far, but sadly, Sting out.
A new star of
Wizard and
Robot Wars
Groundhog
gets
still
introduced
active.
next series.
Cassius and Loco, of course,
In
goal
regards to
scorers.
children.
What an amazing goal. Michael Owen would have been proud of that, wouldn't he?
Well,
With
I'm
the
not much
Watts
of a football
family.
player, but the one thing I am pleased about, their boys scored first.
Oh, well done, guys.
Darwin was right. Half an hour of unnatural selection later, and the apes are in the pits banging rocks together, and we're in the arena with the supreme beings. Normal rules apply. Kick the robot's teeth in, or immobilize them. If there's no clear winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They will look at style, control, aggression, and damage. Let the fighting begin.
The first semi-final, Loco against Groundhog.
I don't know who would win out of
Good
Loco and
gunfight
Groundhog.
in the Robot Wars
Groundhog
corral.
has no clearance. There's Matilda in the
Our two
background.
gunslingers.
This is some good camera work.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Must be plumb loco to go into that arena. The deadly shootout under the sun.
So, Groundhog's not going to have any traction.
Loco.
Loco
Just
has
edging
more
Groundhog.
pushing power.
Out towards. Ooh, there's the spinning disc. Do you see that? Out towards
Go on then,
Shunt
Shunt,
in the
have at it.
PPZ, the perimeter patrol zone. That's where our
Shunt says, go out and build
house robots roll. Get out
Firestorm
of
and
there,
get revenge
Groundhog.
on me
Get
some
out
other
of there.
time.
Big ground clearance there. 35 centimeter ground clearance.
Killalot's
No
dead.
help when you're pinned in though by Shunt.
Killalot's
Not good
dead.
control. They must get out of there quickly.
Killalot is flat
There's
out dead.
Metal with the circular sword. There's Matilda.
They've not
Oh,
turned
they're
the
in
switch
terrible
on.
trouble here.
That's it, Tildy.
And
Dump it in the
finally
pit.
towards the pit and down and out for Groundhog. Simply couldn't get away from the house robots.
Take the platform. Loco, take the platform. Well, guys,
It all went pants. We were going to try and attack the Killalot's arm and see if it would get some of the hydraulics cut, but didn't go quite to plan.
well, what weapons did you have to attack the arm?
We've got a 12-inch cutting disc, so...
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. When I saw them, I was like, hold on a minute. I recognise those faces. I was like, that's the Firestorm
See you
team.
in the next war.
And they've built
Yeah.
Did that go
they've
according to
built
plan then?
Yeah, we just
a
wanted to
wobbly
attack,
wheeled
attack.
machine.
Well, you were very
Yeah,
aggressive.
what the fuck happened
Yeah.
to Killalot?
What
Killalot
about
straight
you
up
through the
died.
series semi-finals
They
and
forgot to
feeling
turn
confident?
Killalot on. That's what happened.
Oh, you're not quite sure.
The people
Well,
flat out
fingers
wiped
crossed,
it
eh?
from their memory that they appeared in Series 2. Yeah, I agree. I didn't have a clue
The
until I
second
saw him and
semi-final,
I was like, hold
Cassius
on a minute.
Against Wizard.
I know
If
that.
there were other people around who were much younger than you and had put a lot of time in to a robot and you were up against them, what would
If
be
I
your
was against
options?
Rex Garrett, I would be scared.
In China, I couldn't do that. That's against the principles. of
Wizard
freedom.
is now
I
up
wanna
against
encourage kids to
Cassius,
build them. I don't want to destroy
the
them.
most
So
dominating
if I
machine
could
we've seen
immobilise them without doing
aside
any harm, yes, but I
Roadblock.
certainly wouldn't go out to destroy them. No way. Now, House Robot, that's different.
and
3,
Kilohertz
2,
last episode.
1. Activate.
The bizarre bot morality of Rex
And
Garrett
Panic
as
Attack.
Wizard.
That was
Early
dominating
surge
this
up to
episode
50
too.
miles an hour, but in comes Cassius.
Cassius is
fast
attacking
like
Dead Metal.
lighter,
Jesus
but
Christ.
strong enough to upend Dead Metal. This is a good surge of power. 25 miles an hour.
The house
Rex can
robots
get
aren't
on
going to
Cassius.
survive many bashes
Taking
by
on the house
Cassius.
robots. That's what he said he'd do. Now he takes on Wizard, pushing it into the perimeter.
Killalot's
control
still
zone.
dead.
This is where our house robots
Killalot's
are king.
alive again.
There's Killalot. And
Sitting on
Bash
Cassius.
behind. In comes the Ram. Trying to flick Killalot off. In comes Cassius again to take on Wizard. Bash in there as well. Wizard's in trouble here, immobilised. Pushed in with the house robots.
Sergeant
Can't
Bash has
get
died.
out. That's the end of Wizard for me. Killalot and Bash in there as well.
No, he hasn't.
Richard
Bash is
Johnson will
back.
try and steer it away. But Rex Garrard with Cassius showing
Go
more
in for
style,
go in
more
for
aggression
Killalot.
again, taking on the house robots, taking on Bash, taking on the circular saw. The big CO2 gas-powered ram
You need to
can't
run up to get
flick
underneath
Bash
Bash.
away. Killalot closing in, and Cassius loves it. This is what Rex said he'd do, and he's doing it, spinning away. He's
The
taking
arena's
them
destroyed
away.
behind.
Taking them away from Wizard.
Take the platform. Cassius, take the platform. Well, guys, you didn't really stand a chance
properly
today.
yet. Poor Mum, hello, welcome in,
Cassius
lovely.
was sort of clear winners there, weren't they?
definitely.
Never mind, look after yourselves.
Cheesebot. Who
Cassius.
is Cheesebot
You
again?
took on
No, this
everyone.
isn't Cheesebot.
Shunt,
But Cheesebot was in 2 episodes ago.
Well, you got to try, haven't you? That's
And
what it's all
Cheesebot
about,
made
isn't
it through.
We're here to fight.
You're here to fight, and you did
I
certainly
do
get
too,
stuck
Kitty.
in.
If you're not
One
fighting
more fight,
everything,
you
then
do
there's no
semi-final,
point
the
being in the
feeling
show.
confidence?
Well, the weak link is me.
Why are you the weak link?
I can't steer the death.
They look the same. Poor Mum, you can't say that. That's racist to robots. That's like when people say anime characters all look the same.
The final. Loco against Cassius.
Loco is
I've
gonna
come
get
for a
destroyed.
secret liaison request, because earlier I asked you how do you feel if you
Ethan wants
against
Loco
the
in the
boys on
pit.
Loco team, and
They're
now
lovely
you've
kids.
ended up in the final.
Well, yeah.
Look at the size of Loco though.
You know,
for
these
goodness
children
sake.
have learned a heck of a lot about engineering, and that's great. Why destroy it? That's pointless.
Yeah,
I
that's
make things
absolutely
like
fair
this
enough.
with
They are
Fallen Devil, it's
the
first thing
UK.
they'd done, and it took
So
them months. I'm not going to destroy it in any way.
America
We've
has
almost got
spinners.
pacifist on Robot
The
Wars.
UK has flippers and wedges.
2.
Come on then, Loco. Let's see what you can do.
Will Rex practice what he preaches in the final? Dodging, spinning, dancing with Loco, avoiding that spring-powered ram getting in underneath Loco, bashing and crunching, almost going into the PPZ. David Isles and Richard Manning, the 13-year-olds, doing well here in the final. There's that spring-loaded ram shooting out in front of Loco, flipped up and over, immobilized, but
The
no
kid
damage
knew.
caused.
The kid
Rex
knew that was
Garrett
coming.
as good as his word.
Ah,
There was that flicker of the big CO2
flat
gas
out got
ram
Loco's
from
got
Cassius.
trolley wheels underneath it.
Now the house robots come in. Oh, don't
Dead
cause
Metals
them
snatched it.
damage. Young Richard Mannion and David Arles trying to get Loco
Yes.
away. Cassius, don't you touch my mate. Get away, Dead
Cassius defending Loco's corpse.
Metal. Cassius here like
Shunts
a Robin
after
Hood
it, Dead
character.
Metal's after it, Shunts ran face first into the side.
Need
They're all after Cassius now.
Matilda too. No place for pacifists in Robot Wars, say the house robots.
This is content.
Tusk, says Matilda. On Cassius. In comes Dead Metal.
They're all
Meanwhile, we
after
know that
Cassius.
Loco flipped up. out of
Cassius
it.
is taking
This
on
is just a question of what
5
punishment can be
house
meted out
robots.
onto Cassius and Rex Garrett. Oh, look at the sparks flying here. What's happened with
I
the
want the flipper
sparks
to win.
flying?
It's probably going to poor Mum.
Cassius with Dead Metal and Matilda. And
But
Shunt
still
all
not
in
stops
here.
though, it's
Really
great. Yeah,
damage.
true.
Will Cassius, surely the winner of this heat, be fit enough for later on in the
3
competition?
on
The question
1.
has to be asked.
Cassius is still
Yes, some
going.
evidence of that. They love him.
He's got a
A
flatty.
little pirouette of delight. Oh, magnificent. And
Matilda's gone.
Matilda's the second time he's done it. He's the star of the show.
Matilda's taken a fat
Look
G.
at that.
Can we
Through
get
the
an
mid.
F in the chat for Matilda?
Up goes Matilda.
That's
He's
it, dump it
taken
in the
on
pit,
ball.
Shun. Do right by
And
Matilda.
finally, I think this could be some
Protect your
respite for
tilde,
Rex as
Shun.
they nudge him in. Oh, it's a tired Cassius, but it's a victorious Cassius.
Oh, that was fun.
Great final.
That was a fun end to an episode.
That's what Robot
It
Wars
still
is all
did
about.
survive. Matilda got launched. It's still through, poor Mum. It won.
You ended up in the pit, but look at Matilda.
Looks dead.
You bashed her. You bashed her
Bash
up.
is in the pit.
It's such a fast robot, yours, isn't it?
Rex is truly iconic.
Loco didn't get a look in.
No, well, I'm really interested in Loco. I like the house robots. That's better fun.
Well, look, we'll see you in the
Guys,
series
would you
semi-final.
like to
Another
watch
round of
another
applause,
episode?
ladies and
Please let me know.
Godzilla devoured 40 floors.
Would you like to watch one final episode before we raid over to Pause?
Good night.
Pause is willing to go live a little bit earlier.
That's a battle to be involved in.
Yeah.
Well, we knew
Poor
it
Mum,
was
you've just
gonna
got
be
here. Would you like to go watch another episode? Guys from the Facebook group, how about
I
you?
didn't want to hurt another robot.
So what do you think of Rex then?
Yeah, very funny. I reckon he'll win the lot this time.
Yeah, but you can stream a bit earlier.
Great
Pause
that he
can.
flipped over Matilda.